Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 1, Episode 1 of Hawaii Five-0, titled Pilot. So we're introduced to Navy SEAL John McGarrett, something like that. He's currently arresting Daryl Dixon. Wait, wrong show. Anton is his name. Meanwhile, Anton's brother, Victor, wrong show, is currently holding John's father at gunpoint. They were ambushed, and in the ambush, Anton dies, so Victor kills John's father. He comes to Hawaii, his home, and the governor's asking him to create a task force to bring down Victor with immunity. So he goes to investigate his father's house and gets into a scuffle with Danny, who's the detective. Eventually, he accepts the job, I guess, just to spite Danny. Danny is new to Hawaii, only 6 months, and he only moved there because his daughter's living there with his mother and her stepfather. You gotta give Danny credit. Not a lot of people would move states like he did, just uprooting their lives to be with their family. So yeah, good for him. We're introduced to Chin Ho Kelly, who was a former cop that was trained by John's father, and who was kind of ousted from the police department because he was accused of taking bribes. We're introduced. So they track down an arms smuggler and they rescue a trafficked victim. John and Dano, as he can also be called, gets into an argument because Dano saved John's life, but also took away one of the key people to finding Victor. I feel like this is less about Danny and more John being blinded by revenge, injustice, or whatever. So they eventually get Chin Ho Kelly on board, and they get some information from a CI, Kamakoa, something like that. Maybe his name is, yeah. And they eventually bring Chin Ho Kelly's cousin Kono on board to be their inside woman. It goes south, though, because there's a mole inside the police department. So they go in, kick ass, and basically threaten him, the smuggler, on information where Victor is. He's currently on a Chinese shipping container about to leave. They get it blocked, and they go in guns blazing, and they manage to get most of them down, make an arrest, and kill Victor. And thus, it ends with John saying, "Buck 'em, Dano." And then showing them in their new office, all four of them, which I guess, signals that they're the team. Overall, it was a good start. I liked it. Not much more to say. It wasn't a bad episode. It sets up the formula pretty good. 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.